start ordering from these, and I mean, they're really just well. I mean, we only ordered like 10, but I'm sure they are. So I mean, oh yeah, right, yeah. Well, you can. I mean, well, and we were so long without an extension agent that we just had to make sure this stuff. Yeah. You're, my husband, this is my husband. He's on his head. Yeah, but you know that. But you know, Denise, our youngest graduated from high school in 2016. When he got done, people were like, "Oh, you gonna quit doing this now?" And I'm like, "You don't know me very well. You think I'm? But if I wasn't here, I'd be at work." So okay, so you got yeah. Well, that's what like Clint. He's done superintendent this year. He's like, "Okay, Chandler's gonna start. I gotta get out of because he's got to focus on that." You gotta announce. Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah. So you want some first and then seconds?
Yeah, you want this thing. Good evening. We're about to get ready over here in Burns Pavilion for selecting your champions. I invite you to follow along here. We're going to start with steers. Introduce your judge tonight is Josh Mavenkamp from Bliss, Idaho. His family's in the Registered Angus business. He and Denise, who is going to select the lambs and goats, have 3 boys. They're very dedicated to 4-H and FFA in their community. Show steers, sheep, goats. Will probably showed a hog or two at some point, but take this very, very seriously. Both of them have a judging team career in the past and did very well. So as we start off our steers here, selecting your 2024 champion in the market steers, first in the ring is Kelly Nelson with your lightweight champion at 1,279 pounds. Go ahead and give him a nice round of applause if you'd like. Your champion in the middleweight is a steer weighing 1,380 pounds, exhibited by Brett Mindrick. Give him a nice round of applause. And returning as your heavyweight champion, weighing 1,494 pounds, is a steer shown by Mac Murdoch. And a gray steer is your reserve lightweight champion, weighing 1,266 pounds, is Peyton Bennett. The reserve middleweight, weighing 1,430 pounds, is Pace Raymond. And rounding out with the reserve heavyweight, the black steer weighing 1,499 pounds, is Coulter Meads. As I said over in the hog barn, this new addition to us to the north has been very nice the last couple of days. And there's lots of sponsorship that goes along with making that happen. We've got banners hung along the area there in the back where the tables are at. If you see these people, be sure to walk up and thank them personally. It made a super nice addition here to to our facility here at the Umatilla County Fair. As Josh is working through our steers and evaluating the steers to pick his champion, we're proud to have the Umatilla County Cattlemen's Association involved with the steer show here, and they're your buckle sponsor tonight for the champion steer buckle. Let's give them a nice round of applause.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an honor to come and first of all work with these young people through this steer show and then get evaluate cattle. I'd sure like to hear you give a big round of applause for not only the kids out here, but the ones back at the barn still. You know, it's interesting as you go around and you judge these county fairs, and I think the common denominator is we're in cow country here, but yet it's also a country that farms enough that we can grow feed. And I commend the people teaching in the back and the feedlot-oriented people of how many market-ready steers were at this fair in relation to other places we go in the world, and how many steers are fat and kind of ready to go. So I think that's a tribute to the people and the support staff and the parents and everybody that's helping. So give your parents, kids, a big round of applause and your helpers for being here and getting that done. I think we've got a real representative group of what we had to see today in terms of this fair. I think there's nice cattle from our division champions to our division reserves. I mean, for the most part, I think these cattle are out here and they're functional. These cattle are practical. They've got some muscle. They've got some shape, and they've got some market readiness. And that's the goal with anything we do, and we're playing this activity. And then we want to put their dress on them. We want to bring them to town, and we want to work on the sub-economy within our industry, which is the show cattle world, so we are allowed to play the game that we're playing out here. And understand, this is a game. This is a game we play to win. This is a game that there's millions of dollars spent in this industry to win. And when we're playing this game, we have to change the target. When we're feeding thousands and thousands of fat cattle, we have to keep that in mind in terms of the real economic, impact we can have on our industry. But we also have to realize this game is geared to teach young people to be competitive. This game is geared so these young people don't want to go into a job interview and get second. So when we get to this point and we get to this game, it's about winning and losing. It's about being first and it's about being last. And it's about educating these young people on how to be first and win with class, and how to be last and get that burning, pissed off fire in your belly to come back and beat somebody. And I think that's what really is the key to this game. It's interesting. My wife and I only played this game at a high level. And as we started our kids out, our kids were highly involved, and we showed all over the country, and we went, well, they like this game, but they decided they like to play football. They like to dribble a basketball, and that's what they do now. And my oldest boy has been all over the country from a Peyton Manning camp to everywhere throwing a football, and he's going into his junior year. My middle son likes to play basketball. My youngest son likes to be in his underwear, so I have no idea what he's going to do. But I guess my point is this livestock deal and getting up in the morning and doing chores and working with an animal gave them a work ethic to go in with all these city-fied liberal kids that are around this world and outwork them and beat them, and guess what? Now they've got a chance to play a different game. So I commend these young people for playing this game. I'm not going to talk all these cattle again. I mean, pretty well everybody was around when we talked to them originally. I think it's a one-horse race for champion. I think it gets awful close when we get down the line. Congratulate these. I'll go put these 6 in the order that I like them. Give these kids one more big round of applause.
At 1,380 pounds from the middleweight division, your champion steer is Brett Mendrick. At 1,494 pounds, coming from your heavyweight division, is Mac Murdoch. Third place, from your middleweight division, weighing 1,430 pounds, a steer shown by Pace Raymond. Fourth place, with a 1,279-pound steer from the lightweight division, Kelly Nelson. 5th place with a steer from the lightweight division, Peyton Benton. And in 6th place from the heavyweight class is Coulter Meads. Give him a big round of applause. Really competitive steer show today, and give Josh a nice round of applause. He did a great job for us. Congratulations. Okay, all you steer participants will pull out and work on pictures, and when we'll start into your lambs and goats. Okay, the director of the opera for the rest of the night is Denise Mavenkamp. She comes originally from Wyoming. Came and judged at Casper College, judged at Oregon State with her husband, and was on a very successful team, as we talked about before, their children's show. Denise grew up showing sheep very competitively. We're really pleased to have her come. This is the 2nd year. She's going to evaluate your lambs and goats. So do you need somebody in here to direct traffic? Okay, sheep exhibitors. We want the champion of each division, 1, 2, 3, light, middle, heavy, to come in and then follow with the reserves. So coming out of your lightweight class division at 116 pounds is Olivia Perez. Coming to you from the middleweight division, weighing 137 pounds, is Lillian Walder. Coming to you from the heavyweight division, weighing 146 pounds, is Blair Burkett. Coming from the lightweight reserve position is Addison Cooley, lamb weighing 122 pounds. Your middleweight reserve lamb weighing 135 pounds comes from Emery Duff. And your reserve heavyweight lamb weighing 142 pounds comes from Presley Wilson. Let's give them all a nice round of applause. The exhibitors tonight are really blessed to have some really good sponsors. The champions receiving a very nice buckle and also a banner that goes with it. Your reserve champion is receiving a nice chair and banner. We really appreciate the sponsors that we have to make this possible for each and every species.
You know, you really never like get over being nervous in front of your coach, correct? Anybody that plays sports or whatever. Clint was our coach in college and actually brought me kind of out of like my shell. And I had a coach at Casper that was one of those hard-nosed coaches that yell and scream at you. I am not a person that can be yelled and screamed at and do well. This guy brought so much out of me. I talked 50s in places. I don't know how he did that, but he did. So if you guys ever like get the chance to be coached by Clint Sexton, the kids are in this county, like I don't know. There's not any. You don't make very many better humans than Clint. The other thing that happened to me today, as I was walking out of the ring, I hope that I said the right things to the girls in the newspaper. I don't know if they're here or not, but I was trying to talk to them about what we are doing here in this ring, in this industry, at 4-H and at FFA and at fair, what we're teaching these kids. And the one girl was just appalled that, you know, these kids right here are attached to these animals. They've raised them since they were probably 40, 50 pounds. They're 8, 9, 10 months when they're here at this, and this is their end point, correct? And we're sending them to harvest. I tried to use that word so it didn't come out like we were murderers. But anyway, you know, and I still teared up when I talked about my kid's first steer, Bullwinkle, which is like nearly 10 years ago. Here I'm crying like a mom, but like, it is hard. This is a hard game for them to learn, to them to play, to get attached to an animal, and then this is their endpoint. But it's 100%, well, we need to teach our kids to become, like, we are meat eaters or omnivores. They do the best job of creating protein out of something that grows out of the ground. If we eat alfalfa or grass or the whatever grows out in the desert, we don't do anything with it. So hopefully I got that across. If you guys read me in the paper in a couple weeks and I sound like a total moron, I am sorry. So anyway, but the sheep show was like, the quality that is here in this county is commendable, and I'm going to give you guys a round of applause for parents that are out there trying to get their kids to do to learn the next level and be the next level, because these 6 kids are absolutely there. So yep, I also your extension and all your volunteers that are here. I am very involved in our county fair, and they work their butt off, and most of them probably don't ever, like the amount of sleep we all lose about trying to make sure that everything's right for our fair is probably something that most people don't understand. But give your county fair and the people that are on your auction board and on your like your fair board a big round of applause, because this is a lot of work. So I guess I talked about all these sheep. There's probably 3 out here that are really in contention for me. One of them is my kind of sheep. He is big muscled. He's round bodied. Probably not as flashy from a bells and whistles of a leg wool standpoint that you see today. But I really love that sheep when he walked in the ring. There's 2 other that are probably in contention for the reserve. One of them probably is a heavier muscled. He's stouter. He's got a little more shape right behind his shoulders, but the other one's maybe a little more upfronted and pretty, especially when he's on the move. So I'm going to go out and shake the hand of the champion and the reserve and place the rest of them. But all of you did a great job. I'm excited to work with all of you tomorrow in showmanship.
Coming from your middleweight division, weighing 137 pounds, the lamb exhibited by Lillian Walder. Congratulations. And reserve, from the same division, weighing 135 pounds, a lamb exhibited by Emery Duff.
Okay, got it. Third is Blair.
Third place is from the heavyweight division, weighing 146 pounds, exhibited by Blair Burkett.
Fourth is Presley, I guess. So, no. Okay, 4 is Paisley, 5 is Olivia, and 6 is Madison. Yeah, 4th is Presley.
Fourth place, a lamb weighing 142 pounds, is Presley Wilson. Fifth place is a lamb weighing 116 pounds, exhibited by Olivia Perez. And sixth place is a 122-pound lamb exhibited by Addison Cooley. Give the lamb exhibitors one more big round of applause. Congratulations. And then there was one. All you goat enthusiasts gather around. Coming from your lightweight champion, weighing 74 pounds, Tanner Duff. Coming from your middleweight division, weighing 87 pounds, the goat exhibited by Dina Lawland. Give her a nice round of applause. And your heavyweight champion, weighing 95 pounds, exhibited by Quentin Duff. Give him a nice round of applause. Your reserve lightweight goat, weighing 70 pounds, is exhibited by Tyler Hull. Give him a nice round of applause. Your reserve middleweight goat weighs 80 pounds and is exhibited by Hazel Case. Give her a nice round of applause. And at 105 pounds, coming as your reserve heavyweight goat is Mackenzie Sheldon. Let's give her a nice round of applause, and this is your overall goat selection.
Well, let's give these kids one more round of applause. I was talking to the lady that does the sale order earlier. This is kind of a cool thing. I have tried to envision in my head in our county how we would have a night where we just pick champions. And this is actually really fun because a lot of people don't get to see what goes on during the day at a county fair. And I love the idea of a champion round, and you guys get to be spotlighted and out here. And I know that there's some places where they do music and spotlights and exciting things, and maybe that's something that you can do in the future. But definitely exciting to make it out here in the champion round in any species, because it takes a lot of work from the day you get these projects to this moment right now, and you really have to outwork your friends to be at the point you are today. So I want everybody to give you guys a really big round of applause. And like my husband said earlier, this is definitely a game, because I got a goat in here that earlier today just looked like kind of a rock star in class. And I don't know what's going on with his belly tonight, but that's part of it, right? We're dealing with something that is a live animal that our bellies aren't exactly, you're in a new place and they're not exactly right. And right now he's just kind of a little ouchy, he's a little poofy on one side. But anyway, other than that, that's what makes it a game, because we have to make sure that our critters, when they walk in this ring, look like 12 o'clock the moment they walk through the gate. And it takes a lot of effort and a lot of work and a lot of paying attention when other people are out playing at the fair. You got to be figuring out what's going on with your animal, especially when you are showing at one point and then you've got another couple of hours to get into this ring. But that being said, there is one that walked into the ring this afternoon, and he is a goat that probably could compete about anywhere in this country. He is really good skinned. He's really big muscled, really stout featured, and I will shake his hand. And then after that, there's a goat in here that probably needs a little more product, needs to be a little more shapely, but definitely puts it together, I guess, for me from the side and standpoint that he's very well balanced and big boned, and he'll be reserved. But I'll go out and shake their hands and then continue on down from first to sixth. So thank you guys for having Josh and I again once a year. This is a beautiful fair. I was telling my sister-in-laws on Snapchat, a very comparable rodeo, but you guys have the most amazing facilities. If we could do this in Gooding County, it would be absolutely awesome. But so to make sure you thank the people that put this barn up for you, because there's not very many county fairs in the West that have as nice a place to show as you guys do. So thank you to everybody that put this together. So I will hopefully see you guys down the road.
Coming from your heavyweight division, weighing 95 pounds, is Quentin Duff. And coming from your middleweight division at 87 pounds is a goat shown by Dina Lawlin. Congratulations. In third is a 74-pound goat exhibited by Tanner Duff. Fourth is a 70-pound goat exhibited by Tyler Hull. Fifth is the reserve middleweight weighing 80 pounds by Hazel Case. And sixth is your reserve heavyweight goat weighing 105 pounds from Mackenzie Sheldon. Give him a big round of applause. Great job to him today. Look forward to performance tomorrow. We'll be back here at 8 o'clock. And we're starting with the 4-H division first. Beef exhibitors, your classes are posted over here.